Well. Gerald, my friend, how are you?
I'm still trying to get out of purgatory.
Look, man, that was something, wasn't it?
You know what? At the end of the day, we took everything in, and honestly, it was a good environment.
It really was. Um, it was a good time. We got hell is real, heck is plausible. We also got UPSL, NPSL, and some more talk here on the Wise Men Say podcast. So, Gerald, talk to me. FC Cincinnati, man, did they come to play?
They did, and I knew exactly that. I said it last episode that they were going to. If Cincinnati got the ball to start the game, this is how they were going to come out.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, that's how they come out. They came out.
So, I mean, let's just go through the day. We leave, get down there. Can we talk about that shuttle bus though?
That's not what that. You mean the school bus?
Yeah,
I can't even call that a shuttle bus.
that was not fun at all.
I thought I was going to summer camp.
You know how long it's been since I rode a school bus?
I
You
mean,
know how long it's been?
all in all, I mean, it was a short walk from the car to the pickup.
Yeah.
Other than we didn't have no idea where we were going when we got to the stadium.
I mean, it wasn't that hard.
But had we known, we would have stayed on the bus till the final stop, which was right where we needed to go.
Yes, that is true. I will say that. Yes, that is true.
We were following crew fans to the gate, so we thought we were in the right, and the cameraman. So
yeah. But nonetheless, the game in itself. Let's talk about the game in itself. Crew started out kind of slow, I would say. I mean, yeah, kind of. In my opinion, yes, they started out kind of slow.
They started picking it up right around the 20th minute mark. And I said that too, that depending on who got the ball first, for the first kickoff, how, who was going to do what.
Yeah.
Cincinnati got the ball. They came out firing on all cylinders. The crew just looked like they wanted to be abused at first. I'm going to say that. They looked like they absolutely enjoyed being abused. And it was not okay to see that. We have too much talent on that team to sit there and take that physical abuse that they did to us.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I think what played a factor into it was it is a young starting 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you have to get out of your emotions. If there was one thing that Porter did right, it was rivalry games. You know what I'm saying?
So you're saying Nazi didn't do this right then?
We will see in Columbus.
Okay.
We will see in round 2 in Columbus. Right? Because I'm not going to say he didn't do it right.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, when you see your squad is sitting there getting abused the way that Cincinnati did to the crew, I'm sorry, they had no no answer for Abaji.
Yeah, no, Dominic Baji was everywhere.
There was no way that you could stop him.
Mm-hmm.
unless you came out with a different lineup. Love Philip Quinton to death. Don't get me wrong, right? And I think Bailey might have touched on it a little bit, right? But they're doing the best that they can right now due to the injuries. And, throwing Philip Quinton to the Wolves this early and not knocking nothing on Moreira, right?
Yeah.
But without having Degenik there to coach Quinton on the field.
Bro, I cannot get this mic to stay anywhere.
To have Degenik on that field coaching Quinton as the game goes, that's what Quinton needs. You know what I'm saying? As a young player. Can he benefit a little more from playing back in Crew 2? Absolutely. But it's one of those, you got Valencia, Moreira, and Quinton, right?
Who?
You got Quinton, Moreira, and Valencia on that back three.
Valencia,
Valencia, whatever. All right. You got Valencia, Moreira, and Quinton, right? While Degenik is hurt. You're not really getting that coaching. I'm sorry, but it's the phrase that Degenik is there to put his foot where the sun don't shine for Quinton to get him into shape.
Yeah. Connor says, hello, Tyler and Jared. Jerald, 2 things I learned this weekend was Crew fans are very fair weather and that we're going to have games like this, shake it off and go again. It's not the end of the world. I absolutely respect that because it's not the end of the world.
I do too. And Nazi said it the best though, right?
Yeah.
Nazi said it the best during preseason and at the beginning of the year. You're going to have games that are going to be trying, right?
Yeah.
This is one of these games that's going to try the mental of the players. How do you rebound? We thought it was like that against, Inter Miami and, blowing a 2-goal lead against Orlando, right? Wrong. Hey, Mama Fisher, you're absolutely right. But this is the game that really is going to try the mental of everybody on the team. And the one player I honestly feel the worst for is Schulte right now. Because he is catching flack from damn near every Crew fan. And it's not fair to him.
Really quick, Connor says, I feel like we're going to sign a huge DP center back this summer. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I think John Stones will be a free agent this summer. I honestly would like John Stones, although he is a City player. I would honestly like John Stones.
I don't know.
And then, of course, Mom, no one hates us like we hate us. Fair.
Yes. Just
Fair.
Like Jacket fans. I don't know about signing a big DP this summer. It's possible.
It's possible.
But who do you give up?
You don't give up anybody.
You got to sacrifice. Not give up like that, but it's who do you sacrifice? You see what I'm saying?
I mean, let's take a look at it this way, right?
I mean, you would have to put Quinton back down in Crew 2.
Or Valencia.
I like Valencia, though.
I do too, but he's on loan.
Who's to say the Crew don't pick up that loan?
It's possible, right? But if we're going after somebody, I see it. I got you here in a second. Connor, I promise. I got you. But if if we go after a center back this summer, if we go after a center back this summer, right, then there's no reason to pick up the Viacia option, right? The only way, hear me out. The only way that we pick up a Viacia option is if Josh Williams retires as a crew member,
which is plausible.
It is. He loves Columbus. Connor says, so would you guys have room back in the lineup after he's able to return from injury or keep Schulte? Me personally, I keep Schulte. I keep Schulte, and I can say why.
I'm gonna let you get yours out of the way because you and me talked about this before.
So, excuse me. You keep Schulte, right? Here's why. How many times last year have we seen crew fans talk about room for missing goals that are easily saved, right? The work ethic that Patrick puts in is second to none, right? We never saw the 2 games that Room played this year. 2 games, however many games he's played so far this year. Room was never far off his line like Schulte is. And Nancy has said that he wants his keeper to be like another field player, another field player, right? And that's what Schulte does because he did it crew 2 and he's doing it here, right? I saw Patrick that towards the end of the game, Schulte was like at the midline, at the halfway line.
He was actually over the mid.
Yeah, he was in the attacking half. And the way that the mistake on the 3rd goal, okay. He's young. He's what, 22? Something like that, 21? Young? He's a young guy, right? But you keep Schulte. He's played so many games. He's made absolutely ridiculous saves, right? And he knows the system that Nancy wants to play because he's done it before, right? Room hasn't. Room has gotten used to the 4-2-3-1, right? He doesn't. I don't want to say he doesn't understand because he does, right? But I don't think he's the best fit for this system right now. Right now, let me say right now, before I get all hell breaking loose.
You ready?
Lay it on me.
All right. I say use both. And the reason behind that is this. Last year, right? All season. Room stood on top of his head several times, right?
Mm-hmm.
So many games because that back line, the back 4 was messing up.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
How many times did I say it last season that Room needs a break?
A lot.
A lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have 2 keepers. We know Room is tested and approved, right? I mean, you really have 3 keepers right now. You have Bush, you have Room, and you have Schulte, right?
Yeah.
If Room is able to come back, say, midsummer, right? I go on a keeper rotation, almost like you're playing pitcher, right? Just to keep all the keepers healthy and in game shape. Because what's the worst thing what's the worst thing as a player? If a keeper goes down and that backup keeper doesn't really have too much game shape, right? There's a difference in being practice shape, rehab shape, and game shape, right?
Yeah.
So you could be fit all you want during training, but once you're on that pitch for 45, 90 minutes, that's a whole different type of being in shape, right? So you got three keepers. I love what Nancy's doing and letting Evan Bush play in Open Cup. It's keeping him active, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why not have a keeper rotation? And Nancy has said it so many times that it's all how every game is different, right? So you could have a game that, watching the film from last season, Rome had a spectacular game, right? Up against the
Which one of
team.
those 16 draws are you counting?
I'm not counting. Well, the ones, some of the ones where it should have been Columbus only have like maybe one or two goals, and everybody else have like 6 or 7. But he was doing, Vasilevsky, saves. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Where he looked like he was, on the playground on the jungle gym, hanging from the crossbar, sitting there, kick saves and, doing pull-ups, whatever you want to call it. There's so many games last year, even in those draws, that Rome kept us alive.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the defense was too terrible, but Rome was the one. Rome was the MVP out of a lot of those 16 draws. And he didn't get the recognition, that he should have, right?
Yeah.
So if you have a team that, Columbus is going up against, and okay, yes, it was a draw. Say it was a 1-1 draw, right? But that other team had like 8 or 9 shots on net, right?
Yep.
And Rome saved, 7 out of 8 or 8 out of 9, right? I would put him in. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows the tendency of that team, right?
Yeah.
But then when you're going up against one of these high-flying, younger teams, I would put Patrick in. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a balance that you have to balance, the player speed versus player speed, if you want to do it that way. Rome is how old? Matter of fact, I'll tell you how old.
Hang on.
I got it right here.
I got it right here too. He's 34.
He's 34, right? So you want to play him in a game that's a little more controlled, slower pace, right?
Mm-hmm.
Schulte, 22 years old, right? 21, 22. You want to play him in one of those fast-paced games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Evan Bush, you want to play him in one of those crunch time. You know what I'm saying? Those that kill the season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But here's the thing though, right? What are the odds that Aloy Room, when he comes back, does super well and Patrick Schulte just doesn't see the field anymore?
In that case, then we talked about it at the end of the season. It's time to let Room go, though.
Are the Crew going to get rid of him, though?
Everybody's got a price, right?
Yeah, everybody has a price. But are the Crew going to get rid of him?
If Eloy comes back, right, and he plays and he doesn't, plays 2 or 3 games and he has 3 clean sheets, right? And Nazi says, okay, well, I'm gonna stick with Room. Patrick already knows that it's Eloy's team.
Yeah.
He said that, he said it, but he hasn't came out and said it. He knows that he said that he's taken advantage of all this time while Room is hurt, because he knows when Room is better and able to play, Room's going to be out there.
I like this comment from Connor. Schulte has made some saves this season that would rival Courtois. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree.
I do too.
I wholeheartedly agree. And Thibaut Courtois is one of the best keepers in the world, if not the best keeper in the world.
Yeah. But you know what makes Schulte so much more likable is the fact that the first team promoted Crew 2's keeper coach from last season. who just so happens who happened to be Schulte's main coach and keeper, for being keeper. So he knows the coach. The coach is pushing pushing harder on Schulte than he is the other keepers.
Right.
Because he sees the potential in Schulte. Right. So I will tell you this. And you can take the receipts, you can record this, you can write it down, whatever the case may be. If Room is not healthy by the international break, if he is not healthy by the international break, the crew gets rid of Eloy Room to free up money to get another star on the team.
What international break?
Well, not the international, but by
Leagues Cup?
Yeah.
So in July.
Yes.
Well, if they do, they're gonna have to get a center back.
That's what I'm saying.
They need a center back. Connor also says Kevin Molina can go. He's always injured and is dead weight.
Yes and no.
I was gonna say the same thing.
When Kevin Molina is healthy, he presents a different element out there on that field. He provides leadership like Jonah did. You know what I'm saying? Out there on that field. Because Kevin Molino's been around since since the time of MLS starting. I would agree to getting rid of Kevin Molino. Or if he can't stay healthy, I mean, the man needs to either hang up them boots or really get back in better shape.
When he's on the field, he's on, right? He's kind of like the guy nobody worries about, but is super quiet and can make very good runs and passes, like line breaking passes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Comment. I feel that this is Patrick's team. I feel like this team is Patrick's. Room's team was last season with Caleb and the likes of Jonah and the more veteran players. This young new team, we need a young new keeper too. Agreed.
We both agree on it.
Yeah, agree. Also, I echo what you say about who you feel the most, who you feel sorry for, and it is Patrick. For those who follow Master Report, normally we post the post game pressers from Zoom, or if somebody's there, like I was there in Cincy, we'd post the video from like actually there, but we did not do Patrick Schulte. Patrick Schulte did not pop on a Zoom. For those wondering, the post game press conference Zoom. So we talked to him audio only, and I cannot express the sadness I felt inside of me just seeing him and seeing his eyes glossed over, and
they were red.
Yeah, and the sniffles.
You could tell that when they were bringing him from the locker room, to meet with us, you could tell he had just got done letting it out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could tell he just got done letting it out. And I agree with Evan Bush's comment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't, Bailey, that was a great question for Bailey. But the way he said that, no disrespect to the media or the fans and all that, but it's all how you own it in front of the team in the locker room.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? If if you don't really own it when and you don't talk to the team in the locker room, you're not going to have that respect.
Mm-hmm.
And I love Evan Bush for his mentorship to, Patrick Schulte.
Yeah. Getting back to the game, let's go through the goals.
No.
The first goal. Again, Dominique Badji just absolutely everywhere on the pitch. Able to stay on side somehow, some way. Gets the ball into the center, finds Lucho Acosta. It's 1-0.
I think an arm hair was on side.
Then next thing you know, going what was that? 3 minutes later, 4 or 5 minutes later, something like that. If that, yeah, if that.
Mistake number 2.
Mistake, yeah. Things go from bad to worse. Philip Quinton taking down Dominique Badji in the box.
Mistake number 2.
And Acosta steps up, makes it 2-0.
If he would have got a hat trick on us, I was out. I wasn't sticking around for no press conference, no that. I would have walked with my boot back to the truck. I really don't like Acosta.
Really?
I don't.
Why? I think he's a good player.
Player, yes. Person, that's neither here nor there. I just his attitude that I saw last year and the way that he handled, like heated situations.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, there was too many flops in that game by Acosta.
And which one in this game?
Yes. Too many flops that he got calls on.
Well, everybody flops.
Everybody flops, but the way that Acosta makes it bigger than makes it look like he's the headliner for at Madison Square Garden. Some of his antics that he does,
mm-hmm.
I don't like. Some of the retaliation. You know what I'm saying? Just like he got the
hit the wrong button there.
Really? We're not on it.
My bad.
The way that he picked up that I believe it was the red card last season that had him suspended for the first Hell is Real round last year. Or his second yellow. Yeah, his second yellow of the game, which got him a red card because he did something and the ref,
was this Hell is Real?
No, it wasn't Hell is Real. It was before that. It was like the week before. And like he got
before the home leg.
Yes.
Okay, it's starting to come back.
Yeah, he did something. He did something retaliatory. Picked up a second yellow, or it might have been a straight red, and got it. The ref called it, and I think that's where he might have pushed the ref or did something.
Yes, I remember that.
And then he was playing, if he was playing that "woe is me" card. Like, bro, you messed up.
Yeah.
Own it.
Costa's getting into with his top tier selling.
Hey, I heard
Connor is so funny.
We got to get him on.
Connor? Yeah.
Yes. We got to get him on.
Connor, if you're listening to this,
We have to get him on soon before you go to Portland.
Yeah, because I go to Portland in July, so we have plenty of time.
Yeah, we got to get him on. But that's the reasons why I don't like Acosta. But as far as the goals in the game, Cincinnati got those 2 goals out of the way, right? Columbus started settling. Columbus finally let the game play out in the first half, right around the 30, 35-minute mark.
Yeah.
They started playing their game.
That's 30 minutes too long. 30, 35 minutes too long.
I said that too. I said it should have took about 10, 15 minutes. Well, 10, 15 minutes go by and they're already up 2-0.
Yeah.
But halftime.
Well, no, not even halftime. You're missing a goal.
They had 2. There was 2-0 going into halftime.
It was 2-1.
No, Lucas scored in the second half.
No, he did not.
I thought it was the second half.
No, it was 2-1. This is the part where Jerald looks it up, and then he's wrong.
So sue me. All right. How are we still 9th in the power rankings?
I can tell you it was the first half because Cincinnati attacked the Bailey second half. We attacked the Bailey the first half.
No, give me last week.
It was about the 40-something minute, maybe 39, I want to say.
All right.
40th minute.
Yes.
You're right.
When am I ever wrong, dude? Come on now. When am I ever wrong? Don't answer that. Don't answer
So yes, that was actually, I remember now because I remember tweeting out the Lucas Cucho connection was alive and well.
Yeah.
In the 40th minute.
Yep. And it's one thing that I've noticed. I think we've scored more goals with players running to the end line and squaring a ball back to the center than we have any other goal this season.
Yes. And a lot of that is to Baby Yoda, Alex Maton.
Yeah. Mo Farsi. Yep. And then this time Cucho to Lucas.
Man, that was actually a beautiful run though by Cucho.
Yeah.
And then
yep.
Just to find Lucas sitting there and the way he made I don't know who it was, but the way he shook him in the box and just let it rip.
So 2-1 at halftime. We come back. What was this? 50, 60 something minute? I think it was. I want to say 59.
52nd.
52nd. All right. 52nd minute. How did this play out? It was
Cucho was driving.
No. It was a drop ball to Farsi from, I want to say it was Nagby.
Yeah.
Farsi with a cross to Cucho. Cucho traps it, brings it down. A shot, hits Celentano, and then 2 goals in 2 games for Mr. Malde Amundsen. And now it's 2-2. Now it's game on.
And it was game on all the way until
73?
67th.
67. All right. So it's game on up until 67. And
your boy Vasquez with the assist.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me. Also, I needed that game to end in a tie. and not a Cincinnati win. But if for those watching, I did say Cincinnati was going to win in that morning.
Yes.
That morning. I said, what did I want? I wanted a draw, but what was I think going to happen? Cincinnati was going to win.
Yes.
So, but 2 goals in 2 games from Malde Amundsen, and then Junior Moreno. Cincinnati fans are, I'm not going to lie to you, the Bailey was rocking.
It was.
The Bailey was rocking.
But you know what? Nor on tour and all the Nordeca fans that showed up, They were
Oh,
loud too.
they're allowed to. I heard them. Hold on. Can we talk about the national anthem? I'm sorry. That was so bad.
Listen,
That was so bad.
that was like a cross between Joe Dirt and Ricky Bobby.
Oh my god, that was.
But I mean,
To the night, Bailey leans over to me and says, "Through," and I just started laughing. I was like,
listen,
"Don't start."
that's what happens when your team plays in Kentucky.
Connor says, "Lucas is the player that can ghost the whole first half, and then just sit on the box and get the ball at his feet. 2 touches makes the center back look silly and goal." Honestly, that's Lucas, man. That's Lucas in a nutshell.
That's why they call him El Mago.
That's Lucas. Freaking somebody else calls one of their players El Mago also.
We need to copyright that.
That's Lucas in a nutshell. Honestly, he's such a great player.
Found out who his favorite Dragon Ball Z character is.
Yeah, you asked him after the LA game, right?
Yep.
I remember that.
Goku and Gohan.
Yeah. I don't know who that is, but yeah.
Well, I got Goku tattooed on my back, so.
But Junior Moreno scores, makes it 3-2. And then all of a sudden, Columbus is just throwing the kitchen sink at them.
Literally.
And this, oh man, the save by Roman Celentano.
I thought it was going to happen again 2 years in a row.
At the very end, I thought Steven Moreira was about to call game.
2 years in a row.
I thought he was about to call game and say, yeah, we'll take a point. But Celentano just, honestly, he didn't even attempt. He just threw his hands up like Miley Cyrus. He just threw his hands up and somehow got a miraculous touch on it.
Literally. And it just, and you just saw the look on Moreira's face, just like.
Yeah, he sat there. He was just like, I was sitting. I was like, that's just a absolute outrageous.
Well, you didn't see what I did. Save. I started closing everything out.
I saw you out the corner of my eye. I started the corner of my eye.
Wires and
soon as he made that save, I started tweeting. I started typing FT : hashtag offer Cincy 3 to hashtag crew 96. I just sat there and I just waited. I was like, this game is going to be over because that was the game-ending save right there.
It was.
That was the save right there. But what were your main what were your main takeaways? What were your 2 main takeaways?
One, Cincinnati's actually pretty good this year.
Yeah.
I hate saying it.
Yeah, Cincinnati is absolutely, they're dogs.
2,
actually playing it right now.
Yeah, I hope Red Bulls. I hope Tolkien hits an Olympico on them. The crew need to grow, are in growing pains right now.
Yeah.
It's. I keep saying you can't win them all, but you can't. But leave it up to crew fans because they want us to win. Be 34-0 at the end of the season. I'd love to be 34-0. Will it happen? Never in a lifetime. Well, you'll see an MLS team go 34-0. Unless you're
playing FIFA on like beginner mode.
Or LAFC decides to go out and spend more money than they can handle. No, but there's so much growing pains that that the crew is going through right now, and who's to say the crew is not going to make the playoffs, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's still 20 20, 21 games left to go, right?
If that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think it's a little bit more.
We're in the 13th week, 14th week now, so 20 games.
Yeah.
20 games plus, Leagues Cup and US, the US Open Cup, right?
Yep.
For however long you can make it. I really think that the Crew make it in probably about the 6th or 7th spot in the playoffs, right? I don't think they get it. I don't think they're the playing game, right?
Yeah.
And
man.
Don't tell me Cincinnati's already up.
No, I was trying to get a guest on the show, but they didn't respond to me. It's all right.
Yes, Connor. The Crew definitely will make noise, and everybody knows when it comes to playoff time, everybody hates playing in Columbus. Hates playing a playoff game in Columbus.
Be the first time LSU has seen a playoff game.
That's not MLS Next Pro.
Correct. Speaking of MLS Next Pro, wait. I also think either Open Cup or Leagues Cup will be ours. Got that gut feeling. Okay.
We talked about this.
So.
Go ahead, ask the world.
Wait,
Ask the world your question.
What?
Is it what we talked about going down there?
What, dude? I don't remember what I did 20 minutes ago.
About Open Cup or Leagues Cup versus MLS Cup.
What? Which one's better?
No. All right.
Dude, you have a memory that I do not have.
You asked if the Crew don't make the playoffs.
Oh, okay. All right. Hang on. So let's address this first. Open Cup or Leagues Cup will be ours. So for the Open Cup, if we can get past Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, yes, I do think so. However, I don't think so because we'll either have to face Austin or LA. I think. I know. I think LA's on the other side of the bracket.
Yes. I just had the picture right here.
Is Austin on our side of the bracket?
No.
So if we get to the final, we face either Austin or LAFC. And I'll tell you right now, Don Garber does not want to see Austin and Columbus Crew in the U.S. Open Cup. Open Cup, I do see us making a good run in Leagues Cup. I do see he's making a good run in Leagues Cup. I mean, we're doing so far so well in the Open Cup. For sure. I just take a trophy, LOL, but MLS Cup is the ultimate goal. I'm running around the house like a little kid with whatever trophy we get, if any. Honestly, look, I would take Supporter Shield also. I would take the Supporter Shield.
All right, so Austin is in the same territory with
LAFC?
Houston.
Houston.
Houston and Minnesota and Chicago and Austin.
Wait, who is it?
So Chicago and Austin versus Chicago, Houston versus Minnesota.
Okay.
And then down at the bottom of the West is Colorado and Real Salt Lake, LAFC and LA Galaxy.
So they're on the left side of the bracket then.
Correct.
Yeah. So what I was saying was if we can get past Cincinnati, if we get past Pittsburgh and Cincinnati, we can possibly make it to the final. We'd face either Austin or LAFC.
Well, you also forget in the bottom is Charlotte, and then Charlotte and whoever Legion is.
Birmingham.
Also Birmingham, and then you also have Inter Miami and Nashville.
We can get past those teams. We can get. I think Miami wins. I think Miami beats Nashville tonight. For the sake of Phil Neville and our friends over at the Battered Heron, I think Nashville wins tonight. We can get past Nashville. We can get past Charlotte. We can get past Birmingham Legion if they don't bow out.
I'd like to see Charlotte get taken out by Birmingham.
If that happens, that's fair. I mean, I'll take Birmingham Legion in the what is that? The Final Four?
Yeah, it'd be the Final Four.
Yeah, I'll see Birmingham Legion in the Final Four. Connor, he should just give us Austin at the LDC. Damn coward. But see, here's the thing. Don Garber doesn't want that. Don Garber doesn't want that because why? Because all hell will break loose.
Here's the thing. If we play Austin in a finals, right, it would be out in Austin.
Open Cup?
Yes. It would be in Austin.
Why?
Because unless there's another draw for seedings.
I think
unless there's a draw in the Final Four for seedings. It's the one that got selected first to host has this round and next round.
Right.
Austin
I think there will be another draw for the Final Four.
Oh, let's hope so.
I hope so because I would like to have another Open Cup game at lower.com. I would like to have lower.com see another Open Cup game. However, Don Garber doesn't want Austin at lower.com. We've already had this once in Austin.
I'm sorry.
This man just did a spit take live on freaking.
No, I just looked over.
I know, I see it, but this man just did a spit take live on freaking on the podcast.
Sorry. I wasn't expecting seeing that comment. Okay. Oh.
He just okay. That's all right. Well then, he does not want Austin at lower.com because I think riot police would have to be called.
You would have to have the FBI task force out there.
Riot police, SWAT, Secret Service, whatever. And then we already know how this person feels about pre-court.
Who is that?
Yeah, touche. Yeah.
Sound like you're talking about Harry Potter.
I don't. Never seen any Harry Potter at all. I've seen bits and pieces, but not like all of it. Open Up Blazing the Power of the Lottery Balls. I love that they do that.
Wish they would for NHL. Yeah, it's a different day.
Yeah. But I don't think it's going to happen. I do see us making a good run. I want us to get past Pittsburgh, and I want us to go back to Cincy and just give them a taste of their own medicine. Because then it'd be even.
Then it comes down in August.
Then it comes down to who can take ultimate bragging rights in August. And if Columbus wins in August, then Ohio is still black and gold.
Yeah,
sorry, Cincy fans, but
it's already that ugly orange and blue right now.
Brenna, this is only the third time that they've beat the Crew.
And twice in MLS play.
I'm trying to think. Yeah.
2020.
Yep, 2020 and this year. Yep. Because 2021 was a 2-2 draw.
Yep.
And then 3-1 win.
Yep.
2022 was 2-0, 2-2. Yep. And then 3-2 this year.
Now we got to rep Tide Pods right now.
Hey, man.
I use Gain.
Same. I don't know. I don't know.
But hold on. But now, hell is real, right? Happened.
Yeah.
We did get some good news that came out of Cincinnati over the weekend, though.
Is it time?
It's time.
Jerald, my good friend, why don't you take us down the road to the Cappy's Corner?
All righty. 2 p.m.
Sunday afternoon, it was announced that Taha Habron signed his professional contract with Crew 2. Very gifted, talented, stud of a player, right?
Just for the record, I'm gonna let you take this away because I'm gonna let you. This is your segment. You get the solo layout for Cappy's Corner.
Man, he's a stud, and won the MVP in the GA Cup this year. Made some noise out there with the U.S. Youth National Team. I believe he was on an amateur contract with Crew 2 at first. Now he's with the professional one. Crew 2, your Capybaras. We're in action against Kentucky FC 2 Sunday evening, and right out the gate, not even 10 minutes into the match, and Taha has his first ever professional goal. And who else was it from? It was from Cole McGannon. Beautiful. Cole McGannon is underrated in Crew 2 right now with all the, with his ability to make plays with his feet and dribble to that end line. After that, the Crew pretty much went back to playing their game 1-0. Going into halftime, come out. Jacob Erlison did pick up a red card for violent tendencies. I didn't get a chance to see that play happen. But so he will be suspended for the next time that Crew 2 plays FC Cincinnati, which he still needs recovering because, of him splitting his skull open up in the first game. He's wearing pretty much almost like a helmet, like face mask. FC Cincinnati 2 did have some chances, but Brady Scott back there still showing strong how he was last year. Picked up the clean sheet, and your Capybaras 1-0 victors over Kentucky FC 2. So, Ohio's still black and gold somewhat.
In a small, minor sense, it is still black and gold because the last time we played Cincinnati, we hung 9 on them.
Yeah, and yes, that's what. And it looked like with some of the attacks that the Crew 2 had, it looked like it might have gotten out of hand.
I've watched 2 Cappy games all season. I paid attention off and on via Twitter. Hey, Twitter's a good source.
It's almost like watching the game, right?
Right. Right. It's almost like you're watching the game, but just words.
Hey, we got 3 points out of 6 throughout the weekend, man. I take it.
I'm down for that. I mean, 3's better than none at all.
I couldn't handle a Crew 2 loss to
Cincinnati.
Yes.
Oh man, the one last year was absolutely heartbreaking. And a penalty shootout, that was heartbreaking. The first one earlier in the season.
That was a draw.
It went to a penalty shootout last year. Yeah, it was a draw, but it went to a penalty shootout, and they lost.
Yeah, but it still counted as a draw.
Right.
So they really haven't beaten us in regular time.
True. On to another team. They got another 3 points. The good folks over at Inter Columbus. 3-1 victors over Fox United. Mo Conte absolutely tearing up UPSL like always. I can't remember who all got goals for them. I know Conte got a goal. I'm trying to pull it up here.
While you're pulling that
Here
up,
we go. Emmanuel Frimpong with a goal. Conte with a goal. Caden with a goal. Muhammad with an assist. Emmanuel Frimpong with an assist. And then Ian with an assist, 3-1. Victors over Fox United. They are also selling jerseys. Shout out Inter Columbus for starting to sell jerseys now.
So when do we get ours?
That's a Caleb/Chase question.
Chase, I know you watch sometime from time. When do we get our honorary?
But for a team that did not get 3 points this year, so far this season, FC Columbus dropped their. Oh, that's supposed to say NPSL. I messed up.
Whoops.
I messed up. That's supposed to say NPSL. They dropped their first 2 NPSL games this year. Who they play first? Steel City. I think that was 2-0.
Yep.
And then Conte. Conte. Hello. Okay, wait.
Yeah, you didn't know this?
No, I didn't. No, the only thing I've seen so far from Leagues Cup is the groups. MLS Next Pro format for Leagues Cup. If the game is tied at 90, each club earns a point. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, dude, I cannot wait for Leagues Cup coming to Columbus.
Well, let's get back on topic.
Yeah. Where do you go? Here it is. They dropped the first 2 games. 2-0 to Steel City. And then can't remember what the other one was, but they played Akron City FC.
3-0, I think it was.
Was it 3?
Let me pull up Twitter.
Yep, 3-0. Yep. But, however, they do have the home opener this weekend. Sunday, the 28th at 5 o'clock at the Wellington School. They play the Erie Commodores. It's at Upper Arlington. And yeah, so looking forward to getting back out to the Wellington School. Yours truly on the call on Sunday. Streaming info to come soon. It's different this year, but streaming info to come soon. So keep an eye out for that. So out of all the Columbus teams so far, Crew 2, Inter Columbus. So was that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15? We took 3, 6 out of 15 points for Columbus teams this year, so far, this weekend. Not the best, but UPSL playoffs start soon, which is good.
Yes.
NPSL just started.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty more to go for the Crew and Crew 2. Connor, have the Columbus Eagles started their season yet? Connor, the Columbus Eagles, I don't think they have started their season yet, but
I'm checking right now.
yeah, same. So May 16th, they posted a video on Twitter. San Antonio Phil's there. Just 2 weeks remaining to our season opener, June 4th, at Historic Crew Stadium.
I believe that's a doubleheader that day.
As for the actual season, though, I think that's their first game. I think you're right. June 4th. I think you're right. Because I think Crew 2 play afterwards. Or before.
Let's see.
I think it's after. I can't remember. But Connor, yes.
I mean, we did get a professional women's volleyball team. You know what I'm saying? So I think the NWSL is
that. That's
the next thing to come.
It's either that or
I-
WNBA.
So I'm actually intrigued by this comment from Connor. Really wish we had a professional women's soccer club in the city, either NWSL or the new USL Super League with a pro rail format. I think that will do big numbers.
With a USL?
Yeah. So there's a USL women's league.
Okay.
Like I think India 11 has India 11 has a women's team, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
But I'm really hoping for NWSL. I really hope for NWSL.
All right. So real quick on Columbus Eagles, they
Okay.
play an away match on Saturday, the 27th, against FC Spirit. They also have an away match on Sunday against FC Dayton. And Saturday, the 3rd, they play the Dayton Dutch Lions away and come to the home opener on the 4th.
So they have what, 3 away games?
3 away games. Then they play FC Pride on June 4th.
Mm-hmm.
And then they play away FC Pride on June 17th. Sunday, June 18th, they play the Dayton Dutch Lions at home. Sunday, the 25th of June, is FC Dayton. And it looks like Saturday, July 1st, play home to FC Spirit.
So they have their first 3 games are away.
Yes.
All right, cool.
And looking at, on their Twitter page, you can get memberships now.
Yeah.
Like almost season tickets for Columbus Eagles.
Yep.
And the prices are reasonable.
Yeah, I thought about it, but I can't guarantee going to every game.
Individual, $30. And friends membership, $55. Family membership, $80.
Moving ahead, last one.
Predictions.
Open Cup preview. Open Cup first.
Okay.
Because there's no MLS games this Wednesday.
No, there's Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. But Open Cup, Columbus, Pittsburgh, at Highmark, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. on the CBS Golazo network.
Catch that on Paramount Plus.
Yes. All right, let's talk about this. Pittsburgh's very good.
Yes, they are.
I think Pittsburgh might be the first real competition that we have in this tournament.
And it's on grass.
I thought they were turf.
I thought they were grass.
I thought they were turf. Either way, nonetheless, it's going to be a challenge.
It is.
Is it Highmark?
Yes.
I just say the Buffalo Bills. Okay, there it is. All right, yep. All right, yep. Nonetheless, it's still a game in which it's going to be very, very tough. And it is turf. 2-star certified hybrid turf. We know all too well about turf.
So who do you bring then?
All right, Connor, and whoever else is watching. This is
Scotty.
This is where you guys come in at. Who are you taking for this game tomorrow? I think you take, if I was a betting man, right? Bush, Vicia, Quentin, Morera. I think you just take the starting 11 from Loudon.
Yes.
I think you take the starting 11 from Loudon.
Maybe bring up Noah from Crew 2.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe bring up Marco. That means you would have to bring up Thomas Roberts again. This
is tough
because I hate playing on turf.
Yeah,
we've seen what it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, now our defense is struggling a little bit. You know, not having Josh out there because of turf injury is also hampering, you know, that back three.
Yeah.
All right, so I say bring Bush, Jake Morris.
I think he was already going to be there.
Yeah, Keegan Hughes, which he'll probably be there as well. Of course, Max Arfston. Do you bring Farsi again? Because in Loudon, Farsi's foot got caught in that turf. On top of getting hit with that tackle.
If you do, you bring him off the bench.
You bring him off the bench?
Yeah.
So then who do you put in there to fill his spot? You put Zawoski?
Yes. No. No. All right, so Bush. Let's see. Bush, Viacia, Quentin. Morera.
You got to bring Ramirez.
Yeah. Then you go Amundsen.
Ooh.
You would fill in the Farsi spot like he did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would fill in a Farsi spot like he did and Loudon.
And then have Farsi come off the bench to replace
him. Farsi started against Loudon. Didn't he?
Yeah. And so did Yao.
No. I thought Malde started. I thought look, man, Twitter is your best friend. I'm telling you.
It really is, because I got the Columbus Crew page right here.
Oh, I thought. Oh my gosh. Open Cup. Who started that game? When was that game? That's the question. I know I've been to so many games this past like 2 weeks. Okay. 5-1. Yeah, Yao started. Okay. It was Bush, Quentin, Vicia, Yaboa, Parente. Yeah. So Farsi did start. Okay. Here's what you do. Bush, Quentin, Vicia, Yaboa. Yes. Parente, Ramirez, Zawatsky, Noah, Ramirez,
Jason.
That's my 11.
Sounds like a good 11.
That's my 11. Malde and Farsi both did a quick internet search. Yep. Same here. Yep.
I did Twitter.
Same. Yeah. So that would be my 11.
Sounds about right.
That would be my 11. If I can find any updates on scores right now.
I got you right here.
Open Cup is going on.
Internet. Yep. Right now, everything is 0-0 between Miami and Nashville.
They just yeah. I know. Never mind. That was 34 minutes ago. Yep, you're right.
And the Red Bulls and that team down there is still tied in the 37th minute.
And then Houston or Birmingham and
Birmingham plays tomorrow.
Yep, you're right.
So
Sorry.
it's Houston, Minnesota tonight at 8:30.
Yep, that's the one I'm looking at.
How many times are we going to get El Tráfico this year?
We already got it once. Very beginning of the season.
Well, that got actually posted. Well,
no, it
was supposed to be at LA. It was supposed to be.
Oh wait, it did, didn't it?
Yeah,
I thought they played.
So then the second time that they played, it was at LA.
It was in Carson.
Yeah,
it was in Carson, wasn't it?
Mm-mm. I don't think they made up that game yet.
Right. Well, I thought they played it in Carson. I thought the second one was supposed to be at LAFC.
No, the second one was at LAFC and they played it, but the first one, which was which was the season opener, was supposed to be played up there in Carson. But I thought it was
the other way around.
Due to
Thomas
weather.
Robertson started that Open Cup game. Yep. He was a standout star in that game.
Yes.
Thomas Robertson was.
But due to all that rain, that's they never made that game up yet. So is this going to be something like Hell is Real that we possibly can have 3 of them in one season?
Possibly. The Rose Bowl game got moved to July. The last one they played in Carson. Okay. That makes sense. Got moved to July. Was that before? I think that's before Leagues Cup.
I think so.
Or is it after?
No, Leagues Cup ends in August.
Okay, so it's before Leagues Cup then, I believe. That one. But Open Cup tomorrow. What's your prediction for tomorrow?
I'm not gonna say like Loudon.
It's not gonna be like Loudon.
That was ridiculous.
It's not gonna be like Loudon, I'll tell you that much right now. Pittsburgh is so good.
I really wanted to turn it off, when they went up 5-0 at halftime.
Oh my gosh. I was sitting here and I was just like, Jesus Christ, they keep scoring.
We were doing a watch along, so it was kind of hard to say. Yeah. Yes, we were doing
No, we weren't. Yeah, we were. No, we weren't.
Yeah.
No, we were. I don't remember. Dude, I don't remember what I did like a month ago.
Tomorrow's besides Vegas.
Touche.
Tomorrow's game prediction 3-0.
Oh my God. That's bold. I'm gonna go 2-2. Columbus wins 4-3 after extra time. That's what I'm going.
3-0 Columbus ends in a regular time.
That's bold, sir.
So they could get back and rest it up so that way they could go to country music capital of the world this weekend.
The Music City?
Yes.
The Music City. Devin is going to go to the game tomorrow.
wish I could.
Sam, it's just not worth it to try and haul butt there.
No.
It's not worth it. I will be at a baseball game tomorrow.
Who's playing?
Whoever the Clippers are playing.
No.
Whoever the Clippers are playing. I don't know who they're playing. I want to say it could be. I'm just going to throw a name out there. It could be Toledo. I have no idea. Quick note. Is this on Sunday, Connor?
Got some breaking news.
I believe that it is. The national game on Sunday that he's talking about. So, which means it must be free on Apple TV. Apple TV coverage starts at 8:10.
I got some breaking news.
Who? What?
43rd minute, Cincinnati scores.
I figured that. Who was it? Acosta?
About to find out who scored it right now. No. It was Kubo.
Yuya Kubo?
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ, Red Bulls. 10 minute. Nadam got a yellow card. 22nd minute. Caceres, yellow. 28th minute. Sean Nealis, yellow card.
Who was this?
The Red Bulls.
Wait, there's been yellow cards already?
3 yellow cards.
Jesus Christ. Curvy Nashville on Sunday. Okay. I will be probably on my way home from NPSL game.
I'll be working.
And whatnot.
Like the Red Bulls right now are out shooting Cincinnati 9-2.
Jesus Christ. Red Bulls have 3 players on yellows in the first 20 minutes.
They already got 200 passes.
Sounds about right. Jerald, I think that's it, buddy.
We doing anything for the fans for Nashville?
I'm going to be at an NPSL game.
Well, then we might as well get our predictions for Sunday out.
For Saturday and Sunday?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be game starts at 5. It'll probably end about 7:15, 7:30, and then we have to tear down. So, I mean, I might make it home. But trying to rush home and do all that is just going to be an absolute tear.
I get off when the game gets over.
So I'll probably no. But all right, we can do it. Saturday. Montreal, Miami.
Depending on who the coach is Saturday after tomorrow. Give me a 1-1 draw.
2-1 Montreal. New England, Chicago.
I like Chicago's newfound, sense of urgency and pride, but I just don't think they could get by New England. 2-1. I'm gonna go 2-2 draw.
2-1 Chicago. NYCFC in Philly.
NYCFC. 2-1.
2-2 draw. Orlando, Atlanta.
Atlanta. 3-1.
1-1 draw. Toronto, DC.
DC, give me draw 2-2.
1-1 draw again. Houston, Austin.
Houston 2-1.
Austin 3-1. Minnesota, Salt Lake.
Give me 1-1 draw.
2-1 Minnesota. St. Louis, Vancouver.
2-2 draw.
3-0 St. Louis. Colorado, Cincy.
I'm going to go bold on this one. 2-1 Colorado.
4-0 Cincy. LA, Galaxy, and Charlotte.
Charlotte 3-0.
1-1. That's pretty low of me, but I'll take it. San Jose, Dallas.
San Jose, Dallas. I'm going to keep saying, and Jesus Ferreira. Give me Dallas 2-0.
2-2. Draw. Sounders, Red Bulls.
Give me Seattle 2-1.
2-0. Excuse me. Last but not least. Sunday. The two games on Sunday. Last but not least. KC, Portland.
Portland 3-0.
3-2 Portland. And then they're second. Oh, that's rough, man.
Oh.
Crew Nashville.
3-2 Columbus.
Three, 3-3. I'll take 3-3.
I'll take a point on the road coming from Nashville. But 3-2 Columbus comes home with all three.
I'll go 3-3. Do we want to do a in-depth preview Friday night?
We can.
Okay.
Right after media.
Connor comes in 2-1 Crew.
I like Connor.
Connor, who scores?
Connor.
I got Cucho with 2 and Darlington with the other on mine.
Amundsen.
3 goals in 3 games.
Amundsen. Ooh.
Oh, Christian and Lucas.
Ooh.
Okay.
Amundsen, Cucho, and Farsi.
Not bad at all.
I can't go against Amundsen right now, man. 2 starts, 2 goals. I mean,
yeah. I mean, that's fair.
I mean, he's. You remember the Mighty Ducks movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember when he dumped the dumpster, the trash can in front of the goal? And he said to play two-way hockey, you got to clean all the trash out in front.
That which one was that? D2?
D2. Amundsen is there picking up the trash. So any rebounds, he's just putting it home.
I believe it.
So hey, but after media on Friday, though, we'll be able to have some fresh insight for Sunday.
Yeah, I can't believe they changed it to the evening.
Did you finally read? You haven't read the email yet.
I did.
Hey, I can attend now.
Plans.
I mean, I can attend.
I had plans, man.
Apex does not count.
No, it wasn't even video games. It wasn't even that. That's absolutely wild, man. Now I want to watch Mighty Ducks movies. Look, Mighty Ducks are absolutely amazing.
Catch all 3 on Disney Plus.
I do have Disney Plus.
Plus, the TV show was actually pretty nice. 2 seasons.
I don't know. I've never seen it before.
You got to watch the TV show because it's actually pretty funny.
But see, it's not the same.
No, but it still has somewhat of a similar background, like a back plot. It's sort of doing a reverse.
Excuse me.
A reverse plot of the original Mighty Ducks.
God, I think that's it.
I like Connor's pick, so man.
What's that? Oh, I think that's it.
Any last things you want to? Any reads or anything?
Not that I know of. But
my burning desire.
So that brings us to the end of another incredible episode of the Wise Men Say podcast. We do hope you've enjoyed diving into the world of wisdom, inspiration, and
before you finish up, to all the fans and all the listeners and viewers, we do have a link in our bio.
Okay, you're just going to do it for me then. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I was going to read it, but okay.
You got to give it a little flair sometime.
You didn't let me finish.
Well, we both can do it. You can't take all the... Hey, Connor, I might be hitting on. Connor, I might be hitting you up about a new co-host.
actually, Connor, we could use a guest on the show next time. So if you want to pop on Friday night, let us know.
No, but
I'd be more than happy to have you.
In all seriousness, though, we do have a link in our bio. If you would like to donate, you can donate if you would like. Any amount helps. Get us to go. Help us with equipment. Putting on all these broadcasts for you guys, the fans, traveling to some of these matches, out of state. Just really bringing you all the content that we can and helping bring in better content. Being able to get guests on the show and whatnot. So the link is in our bio. You could catch it on our Twitter bio. Ty, did you put it on the YouTube bio yet? Sorry about that, him being muted.
I said, yes, I did. No, not yet. No, I have to go through and do something and to enable it and whatnot, but it will be soon.
Right. Like I said, any amount helps. It gets us to be able to help travel to go to some of these away matches. Hopefully next year, we'll be at more away matches than what we are this season.
Hopefully together too.
Yes. One of these days we're going to be taking the train, okay?
I'm doing it in July.
Don't rub it in.
I'm going in July and then coming back in July. In July. But no, to kind of piggyback off of my good co-host here, by donating, you're not only helping us keep the podcast going, but you're also becoming an active part of our mission to spread crew news all over social media platforms, and helping you guys, helping us deliver more content and better content to you guys. The link is in our Twitter bio and at the bottom of the Spotify link, Spotify channel. Just click on that and whatnot. Like Joe said, every penny helps. We do want to keep this podcast going for quite some time. But yeah, I mean, even if you just share it, share the podcast out, you're still supporting us each and every way. We do appreciate that.
Subscribe.
Yep. Make sure you download and subscribe on all platforms where you get podcasts from. We will be back Friday with captivating conversations and valuable insights on the Columbus Crew as they prepare for the matchup against Nashville on Sunday. We'll also recap Open Cup from tomorrow. Until then, go Crew, stay wise, and remember, the wise men say,
Only fools rush in.
take care, everybody. Go Crew.
Let's go, Crew.